The gap between the rich and everyone else isn't just about money, it's about behavior. Two people can wake up in the same city with the same 24 hours, and one builds an empire while the other barely survives. Why? Because the rich play by a different rulebook, and most people don't even know it exists. Today, you're going to hear that rulebook. Not theories, not slogans, just the 12 core things the rich do differently, and why most people never catch up. Welcome to WealthWise, where future millionaires come to get smarter, richer, and wiser. 1. They think in decades, not days. The poor chase quick wins, the rich chase dominance. Most people want to get rich this year. The wealthy ask, how do I build something so strong it pays me for the next 30 years? Warren Buffett made 99% of his wealth after age 50. Why? He understood compounding, both in money and effort. The poor get impatient and quit. The rich get patient and unstoppable. Be honest. Are you operating on impulse or strategy? 1-year thinking or 10-year thinking? 2. They treat time like currency and they spend it differently. The middle class trades time for money. The poor waste time like it's free. The rich buy time through automation, delegation, or leverage. They don't ask, what does this cost? They ask, what does this save me long term? If time is money, slow people are broke before they begin. 3. They learn faster than everyone else. The average person stops learning after school. The rich never stop. Top CEOs read 50 books a year. The average person? 1.5, and it's usually romance or fantasy. Every new book, mentor, podcast, or journal becomes a weapon in their arsenal. While most people binge entertainment, the rich binge advantage. 4. They don't rely on luck. They rely on responsibility. Most people blame everything but themselves. It's the economy. It's the government. I wasn't born rich. But 86% of millionaires are self-made. The rich play one mental game. If it's to be, it's up to me. Victims react. Owners build. 5. They bet on their strengths, not fix their weaknesses. School teaches you to fix what you suck at. Wealth comes from doubling down on what you're naturally good at. Rich people don't aim to be average at everything. They aim to be world-class at one thing. They ask, what can I become irreplaceable for? And then they go all in. 6. They program discipline instead of waiting for motivation. The poor act when they feel like it. The rich act even when they don't. A wealthy person doesn't need to feel motivated to write, work, lift, or invest. They schedule success. They don't trust emotion, they trust systems. Motivation is mood-based. Discipline is identity-based. 7. They turn money into employees. The poor spend money. The rich commission it. If they earn $10, they ask, how can I make this $10 bring me 11? Every saved dollar goes to work in stocks, real estate, businesses, royalties, or digital assets. Their bank balance is not for ego, it's for deployment. If money isn't working, they consider it unemployed. 8. They set clear financial targets, not vague wishes. I want to be rich is not a goal. I want to make $1 lakh this year, which means $8,333 a month or $277 per day. So I must sell X service or product Y times. That's a goal. The rich reverse engineer income. If you can calculate it, you can control it. If you can't calculate it, it'll always stay a dream. 9. They cut distractions without apology. The middle class tries to balance everything. The rich sacrifice aggressively. They're not afraid to say, no, I can't party. No, I'm not watching that show. No, I don't have time for small talk. Discipline isn't only about what you do. It's also about what you ruthlessly refuse. 10. They engineer their environment for success. They don't rely on willpower. They build guardrails. Want to stop eating junk? They don't resist it. They remove it from the house. Want to write every morning? They set up their workspace the night before. Their environment is not a playground. It's a launch pad. Control your space, or your space controls you. 11. They surround themselves with winners, not noise. The poor seek comfort. The rich seek pressure. They want to be in rooms where they feel behind because that fuels growth. They don't hang around people who validate excuses. They hang around people who embarrass laziness. Would your current circle push you forward or pull you down if you started succeeding? 12. They build, they don't boycott. The poor complain about systems. The rich build better ones. They don't protest their way to success. They produce. Innovation, medicine, transport, space travel, software, all funded by people who chose to solve instead of blame. They don't wait for permission. They rewrite the script. Most people stay stuck because they think success is about access. It's not. It's about behavior. You don't need more luck. You need fewer excuses. Start doing even half of what you just heard, consistently, and catching up won't be your problem. Keeping up will. This isn't a channel. It's a training ground for people who refuse to stay average. If that's you, subscribe and stand with us.